Two American League teams. We'll see the Chicago White Sox as they play against the Detroit Tigers. Coming up on 2K Sports.
We'll see Miguel Cabrera on a mission today looking for a W. A beautiful place for baseball in downtown Detroit, Comerica Park. Labor Day, Major League Baseball, brought to you by 2K Sports. I'm Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Crawford. Take a look at the starting pitcher we've got for Detroit. And he gets going against these White Sox hitters. What do you think's in store?
Not one of the better right-handers on the mound right here against a lineup that can put some runs up on the board. If he throws it over the plate, this lineup can do some damage. So he's going to have to really work the corners and rely upon his movement.
Presented by Pepsi, we'll show you the lineup Ozzie Guillen's got going. Scouting report, John. How about some picks?
Well, the potential's all there for Carlos Quentin to step up and be a star. This guy has it written all over him. He's trying to work on his consistency, though. Sometimes his batting average dips down too low. But I tell you what, there's no one in the league that has more power than him. He can hit it out of the ballpark anywhere.
It's Damon at the plate. We await the first pitch.
The Chicago White Sox, left fielder, number 18, Johnny Damon.
He delivers. Liner between first and second. And Cabrera gloves that one. And it's Alexei Ramirez now, one away. Can't wait long enough for that one, and he starts out with a strike. Yesterday, White Sox picked up the win. One game after another, they really do not seem stoppable right now. They're just piling up the W's.
When you want to talk about a team that is white hot, these guys are world beaters right now. I can't remember the last time they lost a ball game.
Rung him up. Strike three. Count that one as a K.
But just a great sequence of pitches right there, and it only took him 3.
Boy, that's about as fine a job on the mound as you can get. And Paul Konerko to bat. Line shot into center field. And that's in there. The White Sox get a man on. Let's see how the Tigers line up on defense. Steve, a factor for them?
Defense is critical to any team's success, and Adam Everett is critical to this team's success. He has some kind of defensive play.
Carlos Quentin at the plate with 2 away. He swings now and really hit that. And Rayburn, and that's out number 3. No runs at a base hit. They leave one man on at first. First chance for the Tigers coming up. And doing the pitching, it'll be John Danks. He gets settled in for Chicago. So, Steve, what's he going to be conscious of now as he looks at this Detroit lineup?
As a manager, you send John Danks out there, you know you're going to get some competitiveness. You know you're going to get a guy with some presence who can handle a jam. But it's going to get to the 6th and 7th inning when his pitch count gets up. You're going to face a tough decision. Do you leave him in or do you go to the bullpen?
He's off that one outside, 1-0. Detroit coming in off a loss in their last one. They really were hoping to pick up at least the 3rd game in that series. They end up 0-3 against the Royals in Kansas City.
Well, they're going to need to get back in gear because they have not played well the last few weeks. Just 2-8 in their last 10 games.
There's a strike, bottom half of the zone, 1-2 now. Well, how hard is it to win on the road? You take a look at how this club's doing, and you can see you really like to get back home.
Well, you know, they definitely do have a lot of confidence when they're at home, but they have to figure out a way to get that confidence on the road also.
Brandon Inge misses, and he's gone. Strike 3.
Okay, now we're going to get a chance to see the cutter here, Gary.
I think the pitcher had him fooled on this one all the way through, John. He wasn't expecting that outside corner delivery.
Well, he just pulled the string on that pitch, and that's good stuff right there.
And Carlos Guillen up. A career .455 hitter off John Danks. Guillen taking that one. It's in there.
When you can hit your spot with that kind of movement down and into the hitter, you're way ahead of the game.
And this is bounced foul to the left side. Guillen fouls off another one.
Well, you can tell right there that the batter is in protection mode. Anything close, he's just trying to put it in play. The fact that he fouled it off will keep this at-bat going.
Guillen battling here with another foul ball. Danks gets set and delivers. Wanted to get him fishing, but he misses. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. You're out. Strike 3. Carlos Guillen looking at that one. That was a great pitch.
Remember, this pitcher has tremendous deception with his delivery. It looks like a fastball, but comes out of his hand about 10 miles per hour slower. Great pitch.
And Miguel Cabrera to bat. 2 outs and nobody on. Watches a fastball that's in there. 0-1.
He's just popping that glove with that four-seam fastball, pounding the strike zone.
That one goes foul. Cabrera again fouling it off.
But when a pitcher throws a pitch out there 0-2, you're expecting him to get a ground out or a strikeout. But this guy just reaches out, puts it in play, defensive swing to keep this thing going.
Another foul ball. Cabrera, he keeps it alive. A line drive toward short. And Ramirez fields the ball. Throws to first, side is retired. And they go quietly offensively in this half inning. Nothing across. We're scoreless in Detroit. And Beckham's in the box.
Second baseman, number 15, Gordon Beckham.
Here's a swing and a ball hit high into the air, deep into right field. Goodbye home run. And the first run of the ball game. Wow, it comes with a solo home run and a 1-0 lead.
Now, Gary looked like he was setting on that pitch. He got it and drove it out of the park.
What they're going to want to do in this ball game now is take advantage of that and build that momentum up.
Well, they need to still be aggressive out there and go right after him.
Well hit towards the middle. And that's going to be a base hit for Rios. That's going to bring up A.J. Pierzynski. Here are the bats making the noise this past month. The State Farm leaderboard batting average.
I mean, look at these hitters. They're really the guys with the most versatility. The ability to drive the ball to left field, to right field, and hit the fastball, the curveball, the slider. There's really not a pitch these guys can't hit.
Swing, hot shot, and it falls in. Hitting streak continues. Good offensive chance here.
Third baseman, number 25, Mark Tien.
Well, what a great call by the catcher to throw that pitch up and away, and the pitcher executed the pitch. Problem was, it was a better piece of hitting. He showed great discipline just to put that ball in play.
A swing and a ball hit high and deep. Down the line and right. Gone. That's good for 3. Now they lead by 4, a 3-run homer.
White Sox lead expanded here, Gary. They just keep getting big hits.
Number 27, Jim Thome.
Here it comes. And it's a called strike to Thome. Steve, they're starting to run away here, even though it's early in the ball game. The offense putting real pressure on the pitching.
Well, taking advantage of the mistakes by the pitching staff and capitalizing on it. And when they get back out there, they need their pitcher to put up zeros.
He can't connect on that. Jim Thome up empty on the swing.
Now, K-Camp gives you a look, 85 miles per hour, and look at the break. Follow that break on that pitch.
First pitch on the way to Damon. That fastball gets by him on the first pitch, 0-1. A look at the numbers in this matchup. 3-0-2 against the Tigers. To deep right center. One bounce onto the wall. And he pulls into second base. That will be a double.
0-1 mistake right here. He throws it over the heart of the plate, and he pays for it.
With a runner on second, Alexei Ramirez. He's in the top echelon of hits right now. First pitch on the way. Hit sharply towards the hole. And he'll just keep it himself, tagged him for the out. The Tigers' schedule looks like this. Thursday, they will finish up the Chicago series. Their homestand continues with another team, the Baltimore Orioles. That's a 3-game series. Then they'll have to contend with Michael Young and the rest of that lineup for Texas. That series bound to be competitive. With a run 90 away, here is Paul Konerko. He's the league leader in ribbies. And he starts Konerko out. Hut shot towards the hole. And he'll step on first to retire the side. Quality at bats there. They pick up some early runs. The White Sox have the lead 4-0. And Ordonez settles in.
Right fielder, number 30, Maglio Ordonez.
Hit on the ground up the middle. Fielded by Ramirez. And that will retire Ordonez.
And a chance now to see where the Tigers sit in the American League ranking. 8th in home runs, 10th in ERA, and they're in the top 10 in strikeouts. That pitching staff with quality stuff and great location that throws strikes and works ahead in the count.
Smashes that one towards the shortstop. In time for the out.
Second baseman, number 39.
It's going to be Santiago now. Base is empty and 2 down. Danks gets set and delivers. Cuts him out with a cut fastball for a strike.
When you can hit your spot with that kind of movement down and into the hitter, you're way ahead of the game.
And the Tigers get their first hit of the game.
Well, even though there's 2 outs, you never want to think you're out of an inning. And this guy came up there and hit this ball hard somewhere. He gets on base with that solid hit, and who knows what can happen after that.
Danks gets set and delivers. Just missed with the fastball, 1-0.
Well, that pitch right there just seemed to get away from the pitcher, took off on it. Looked like he tried to overthrow that a little bit.
That one's drilled to short. Fielded by Ramirez. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. And so a good inning for John Danks. He's off to a commanding start. Leading it off, Carlos Quentin. He's #1 in runs scored in the league. First pitch to Quentin. Here's a swing and a line drive. That's going to bring Gordon Beckham up.
Gary, he can really swing the bat. Just a quality approach at the plate. Day in and day out, that consistency is critical to their success.
Runner on first base, nobody out. And here's the first one. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1. Career batting average .244 against the Tigers. That's a foul ball. Now Laird sets the target. Swung and a fly ball. Foul ball. No home run that time. And that one swung on and missed by Gordon Beckham.
Took a big hack at that one up in the zone. He's going to be seeing that one in his dreams all night long.
Here's a runner on for Alex Rios. And at the plate, one of the tops in runs scored, top 5. Here's the pitch. Change up just misses. 1-0. Rio swings and misses with an even count now.
Oh, he just swung late on that one. That's what you call getting gassed up.
He sends this one in the air towards center. And he gets it down. He's 2 for 2 now. He throws. Tremendous situation now for the White Sox.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The hitter stays back, reads the change in velocity off the fastball, doesn't try to do too much, and picks himself up a single.
It's going to be Brzezinski. And for RBIs, he's one of the best in the league. Hit in the air to center field. And that one falls in there for a single. Quinton around third, headed for the plate. And Quinton's home. And the White Sox, they just keep rolling.
Third baseman, number 25, Mark Tien.
Boy, 3 big RBIs in this game right there. And that pitch, he was looking for it. He got it, and he didn't miss it.
First one to Tien. Here's the pitch. Swung on, liner to right. And it's in there, so Tien knocks in the run.
At the plate for the Chicago
Now
White
he's
Sox.
surrendered 3 straight hits. He's got to bounce back and get this guy. He needs an out.
Here's a chance to capitalize. RBI for Jim Thome. Steve, we've seen them continue to charge it up at the plate, and it doesn't look like they're going to be stuck. Swung on, line to right center field. That one is in there and should score Brzezinski. There's the throw, and Brzezinski comes in. Another run comes in right behind him.
At the plate
And he'll stop
for the
at
Chicago
second
White
base.
Sox,
That'll be a
left fielder,
two-run double.
Number 18, Johnny Damon.
Well, a great piece of work right there to get that double and put himself in scoring position. He got a fastball and took a good rip at it. Nice, short, compact swing.
There's a ball hit well. A high drive deep into center field. Over the wall. Goodbye. A two-run homer.
At the plate
They have not
for the
figured out a
Chicago
way how to
White
shut down this White Sox offense today. They look so good.
Alexi Ramirez.
And Ramirez settles in. First pitch. Watches that fastball. That goes by him for a strike. Well, you know that taco you had before the game, Steve? I think we've got a full fiesta going early in this one.
I think that we do, and now you're getting me hungry just thinking about it.
Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss. 3 strikes, and Alexei Ramirez is sent down.
Now we're going to get a chance, Gary, to see the 4-seam fastball in K-Cam.
And he starts Konerko out. A shot up the middle, and there's the third out. They break this thing open. An enormous inning here. White Sox continue to run away with this ball game. Quick glimpse of the manager, Ozzie Guillen. And now his lineup is in overdrive. Exciting bit of run production. A good way to keep your manager happy. It's Laird at the plate. He'll get us going here in the home half of the third. Checks his swing that time, but it's still a strike. 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Here's Danks. And it's 0-2 now. Gerald Laird in a swing situation here.
Oh, that's a quality fastball right there, just pounding the strike zone down and away. He had no chance to put that one in play.
Down on strikes there. A nice piece of pitching work.
Well, great confidence right there in his stuff. Could have wasted a pitch right there, but he figured, why worry?
That's a great job of finishing off the batter in a hurry. Never got a chance to see much. And it's Everett batting. He's got 4 hits in 13 lifetime at bats off John Danks. Danks gets set and delivers. Swing and a miss on the cutter that time. 2 down.
But when you're getting guys out with 3 pitches, you know you're dominating.
That's a time when you know you are definitely in the zone, and he was on that at bat. Cut fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Boy, that good late movement down, that cut fastball, unbelievable action on that pitch.
And with 2 strikes on him, now Inge, he'll protect the strike zone.
Well, if he can throw this cutter down and away like this, he's going to be very effective. That's an outstanding pitch.
Still 0-2. Swing and a rocket toward short. And Inge has got himself a base hit. And that'll bring up Carlos Guillen. Called out on strikes in his last appearance. First pitch, AB begins to Guillen. Doesn't make contact on that Danks pitch. That's hit well off the bat of Guillen. And that falls for a base hit. That'll bring Miguel Cabrera up.
They tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it gets blasted right back for the base hit.
But the way he went after that in the box, Steve, it looked like he might have been guessing down there.
Well, I'll tell you what, you have to make contact behind in the count. He got a pitch over the heart of the plate and took advantage of it.
Now a swing and a shot toward second. Throw on to second base, force play, side retired. John Danks. And for those of you catching up with us, hi, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. Leading it off, Carlos Quentin, leading the MLB in batting average. Swings a little early that time, 0-1.
Well, one of the offensive leaders in the game this year, and obviously a guy who's getting the job done for this offense, and somebody they've really come to rely upon.
Swung on and missed, behind now, 0-2.
I don't know if you got a chance to see his last ball game, but he picked up 2 hits in that one, swung the bat well.
And it gets through, not bad, 2 for 3 today. That's going to bring Gordon Beckham up.
Now breaking down Carlos Quentin's season so far, let's see how he stacks up compared to everybody else. First in batting average, first in hits, and he's also leading the league in home runs. That power bat, that ability to hit it out of the ballpark, a major power threat every time he comes to the plate.
Towards center field, and in there, he's 2 for 3 today. Quentin is headed for third. They apply the tag. He is out at third.
That's a great pitch right there. The pitcher went down to the zone trying to get the double play. They just couldn't get the runner in second.
Offense lucky on that one. That was a tailor-made double play pitch, and they didn't get it. Yeah, it's going to be Armando Galarraga on the mound. He's been chosen to take over out there. And Alex Rios up. And one of the top 10 averages right now. And here's the pitch. Swings, lines this one back up the middle. Over to second for 1. And the deuce, a double play. Well, they pick up a couple of hits in the inning, but do not score. The White Sox 10, Detroit nothing. Looking on, Jim Leyland. And some good pitching last inning. He now hopes to get the necessary offense going, get him going in the right direction. And Ordonez settles in. First pitch. And that misses for a ball.
Look, Gary, the way this is going so far here in the fourth, I mean, they do have 3 hits. So they've had a couple of base runners, but I think that because they're not mounting hit after hit, they may have to put some plays on to get the runners moving.
That's hit foul by Ordonez. On the ground to first. Played by Canerco. And out number 1 as he steps on the base.
Number 25.
It's Rayburn at the plate. 0 for 1 thus far. 1 out, nobody on. Danks gets set and delivers. And he takes one in there, 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss, and he falls behind 0-2. And it holds at 0-2. Ground ball headed for the middle. Beckham over to Canerco. 2 men have been put away. It's going to be Santiago now. 2 outs and nobody on. And the first pitch. Cutter just misses. 1-0.
This cut fastball is a very effective pitch for this guy because it allows him to set up all of his other pitches.
Really bad pitch right there. It's a ball. Smashes that one towards the shortstop. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. So John Danks gets him 3 up. 3. Leading it off, A.J. Brzezinski. And he's in the top 10 in the league in runs.
A.J. Brzezinski.
First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Well, he's getting the job done this year, no question about it. Such production, so consistent.
Swing and a ball hit high and deep to left field. That ball is way back there. Gone, a home run. They add to the lead. Man, what a big day these guys are having. And here's Martin.
For the Chicago White Sox, third baseman, number 25.
Base is clear, no outs.
Martin.
First one to Tien. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards third. And it gets through. Finding a way to get on base today his third time. Look at the lineups who have been pounding the ball over the last 10 games, courtesy of State Farm. The White Sox, number 1. Second, the Blue Jays. The Royals, third. A's, fourth. And for the Tigers, fifth.
Both of these teams have been driving the ball over the last 10 games, hitting it out of the ballpark and doing it with the home run.
So Jim Thome coming up. He doubled home a couple in his last at bat.
Well, big production in this ball game, already driving in a couple runs and a major factor in this offense.
The pitch. Swing and a hot shot. And that gets in there. Thome a base hit.
Well, that's 3 consecutive hits he's given up. He can't be out of gas yet. He just has to bear down and get somebody out. They don't want to go to the bullpen this early in the game.
No one out yet. Runners at first and second. Here's the delivery. And he offers at the circle change and misses 0-1. Strike two. Galarraga now in control. Let's see how he uses these pitches.
Well, he just couldn't wait for that changeup to
Up the middle. Oh, that'll move you on the mound. He just barely got out of the way.
Stepping up to the plate.
He's talking about a guy who's swinging a pretty hot bat right now. His third hit of this ball game, and it comes with nobody out in the inning.
RBI situation, Alexei Ramirez. And he'll be looking to pad the lead a bit here.
When you get these kinds of opportunities, you have to capitalize on it and swing the bat.
And the pitcher's really got to bear down now. First pitch was a strike, 0-1 now.
Well, I think we're going to see the catcher call for a lot of sliders in this one, Gary. He's got a good one, and the hitters just have not been able to figure it out.
Ramirez will foul that one away. Pretty safe bet here. That slider you were talking about will be the pitch we'll see when it's a 2-strike count.
Well, he'll set it up with his fastball. He'll throw the fastball on the corner and then go right to the slider in the same spot, expanding the strike zone.
And they score him.
For the Chicago White Sox.
He tries to sneak one down and in to get the strike 3 call, but he fights it off. Outstanding job at the plate.
And that is so demoralizing for a pitcher. You work so hard to get ahead in the count, and then you give up a base hit. That one swung on, hit in the air to deep right center field. It's off the wall on a hop. The throw. 1 run scores. And Damon also comes in. And Ramirez scores 2.
Up to the plate.
And he pulls into second base. Good enough for 3 RBIs.
Carlos Quentin.
Well, he just keeps on going. That's career hit number 2,000. Congratulations and many more.
First pitch to Quentin. There's a swing and a liner. And another hit. Oh my, this clinic's just beginning.
Now breaking down Carlos Quentin's season so far, let's see how he stacks up compared to everybody else. First in batting average, first in hits, and he's also leading the league in home runs. That power bat, that ability to hit it out of the ballpark, a major power threat every time he comes to the plate.
And Beckham's in the box. No hits in 2 at-bats lifetime against Armando Galarraga. On the way. Strike 2, Gordon. Beckham now will have to keep an eye out on the strike zone.
Well, right there, you can just tell that the hitter was absolutely fooled on that pitch. Nothing you can do. You try to reach out and just put it in play, but he swung through it.
Well, he finished that one off with a strikeout. Nice pitch.
Rios.
1 out. And Alex Rios at the plate. He's a big home run guy, top 10 in the league right now. And he starts Rios out. Sinker swung on, missed, 0-1. And Laird spotting the pitch. And that gets down. And Konerko to cross the plate.
Stepping up to the plate for the Chicago
Well, a
White
guy that
Sox.
just continues to swing the bat well in this ball game. 3 hits right now so far. It comes with 1 out in the inning. Can it start a rally?
1 out with runners at first and second. Now the first pitch. There's a swing and a smash. That's going to one-hop off the wall. Quinton around third, headed for the plate. And Quinton's home.
Stepping up to the plate.
Well, they just can't
for the
figure
Chicago
out a way
White
to
Sox.
get this guy out. That's now
Number
4
25,
hits for him in this game.
Mark
Runners on second and third, 1 down. First one to Tian. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled away. Swing and a miss. He's behind 0-2. Hit sharply towards the hole. Out at the plate. But he'll hang on to that, so they will get
Stepping
1.
up to the plate.
Here are the players with a little something extra. Extra base hit leaders this one, courtesy of State Farm.
Jim Thome.
Here's a chance to capitalize. RBI for Jim Thome. Base hit his last time.
There's 2 RBIs here, Gary, and obviously a big part of this team's offense today. That's why they're winning.
He deals. Catcher can't control it. Pauses, and now the 1-0. That one swung on and missed by Thome, and that evens it up. Over his career, going 291 off Detroit. And the changeup, 1-2 now.
When you can mix speeds and hit your spots, this is what you get. Nice pitch.
Smash towards the hole. Look at the on-base percentage leaders for the month. It's brought to you by State Farm.
These guys really understand the nature of the game. They understand that they cannot help the pitcher retire them. They force the pitcher to throw it over the plate. They can put it in play and get a base hit, or they'll take a walk.
2 outs, bases loaded. First pitch on the way to Damon. Swung on and ripped towards second. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. They've really opened this thing up now. They've opened up a seemingly insurmountable advantage. White Sox continue to run away with this ball game. We got the bottom 3 in the lineup due up. Quick look at Ozzie Guillen looking up. And now his lineup is in overdrive. Exciting bit of run production. A good way to keep your manager happy. There's a strike from Danks, now 0-1.
Well, outstanding movement on the cut fastball, but he left it out over the heart of the plate. He got
Back up the middle.
Stepping up to the plate.
Well, Steve, let's take a look. Nice play.
well, I agree, Gary. That's a good play. Manager's going to be very proud of that one.
Laird.
It's Laird at the plate. The first pitch. Swings and misses at the fastball. 0-1.
Well, if you're going to get a good fastball, you better pull the trigger a little sooner. You can't be late on that heater.
Swung on, hit softly to left. And it's through. That's a base hit. Let's check out the American League wildcard race, brought to you by State Farm. We're here in the home stretch of the season, first week of September. Mariners in first place. In second place, the Yankees. In third place, it's the Royals. Orioles fourth. It's the Rays in fifth. And it's the Blue Jays last.
We've got such a great race right now for the wild card in the American League, and these teams are going to be playing playoff baseball all the way down to game 162, which should set them up nicely for playoff baseball.
Now 0-2, Danks with some pitches to play with. Foul ball behind home plate. Swing and a bouncer up the middle. He picks it up. So Everett is retired. Speed plays a big part in it. Let's take a look at our State Farm leaderboard in triples.
Well, when you hit a double, you have to think you put a lot of pressure on the pitcher. But think about when you hit a triple, how much pressure not only does it put on the pitcher, but on the defense to have to be perfect to not allow you to score. And I tell you what, one of the most exciting players you'll see in baseball.
Swung, ground ball to short. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. Well, you see another good John Danks performance in that inning. He's been quite the contrast on the mound today. A shutout. And it's Alexei Ramirez now to lead it off. Single home run in his last at bat.
Alexei Ramirez.
And Ramirez settles in. First pitch. And he gets this one by him on 1. 270 lifetime batting average against the Tigers. A shot up the middle, and he gets that one down. His second hit. 2 for 4 today. And that'll bring up Paul Konerko.
Well, Alexei Ramirez's season so far, let's take a look at where he ranks compared to everybody else. First in doubles, third most in hits. You'll notice he's also ranked in the top 5 in batting average. A guy that puts it in play, finds holes, and finds a way to get himself on base.
Here's the pitch. Swing, shoots this one towards the gap, right center. That one, a one-hopper off the wall. Ramirez around third, headed for the plate. And he crosses the plate all the way from first base.
It doesn't matter who's on the mound or what they're throwing. These guys can hit it. They are just together, building confidence and whacking at it.
RBI opportunity right here for Carlos Quentin. He's in his 5th season. First pitch to Quentin. Swings and misses. The good change right there. 0-1. Strike 2. Now with no balls, 2 strikes, Quentin needs to protect that strike zone. Shot towards the hole. And Cabrera gloves that one. That will hold the runner at second. The teams who have been reaching home the most over the past 10, courtesy of State Farm. The White Sox, number 1. The Royals, 2nd. Blue Jays, 3rd. Mariners, 4th. And we've got the Rangers. They are 5th. And the first pitch. Swung on and missed. 0-1. Pitch on the way. Strike 2. Gordon Beckham now will have to keep an eye out on the strike zone.
Well, he gets the breaking ball right over the heart of the plate. He must have been looking for something else.
Fastball got him 2 down.
With 2 strikes, the hitter wanted the fastball. He got it, but didn't do anything with it.
So Alex Rios, he'll try and keep it going. Top 5 AL in runs scored. Here's the delivery. Cut on and missed. 0-1.
Gary, he can really swing the bat. Just a quality approach at the plate. Day in and day out, that consistency is critical to their success.
Swing and a miss. He's in the hole. 2 strikes.
Well, that pitch right there, he just blew it right by the hitter. Swung late.
Swing, liner, back up the middle. And it's in there. He continues to get on base. That's hit number 4 in this game. Look at the hit leaders for this month. It's on our State Farm leaderboard.
Number 12. A.J.
He has to drive in a run. A.J. Pierzynski. Not an RBI double as last time. Two men on, 2 men out. And here's the first one. That one swung on, hit in the air. And it just goes foul. And that's a strike. A.J. Przinsky now behind in the count. Defensive stance at the plate.
I see the bit overmatched last game out. He's striking out 3 times in that one, so he's hoping to make a little more contact here.
So he ended that half inning with a strikeout. So they scratch across it. So Carlos Guillen leads it off. 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Number 9, Carlos Guillen.
First pitch, A.B. begins to Guillen. Looked like the cutter that time for a called strike. Hitting .324 lifetime against the White Sox. Grounded up the middle. Fielded by Ramirez. So Guillen is set down.
Number 24.
And Cabrera settles in. Bounced into a fielder's choice as last time. 1 out, nobody on. Swings and hits this one. Going to be fielded by Rios. And it's in there, base hit. That's going to bring Maglio Ordonez up.
But 1 out and a man on first base. That big single right there gives them a couple outs to work with to see if they can push him across the board.
And Ordonez settles in. First pitch. There's a strike from Danks, now 0-1.
He looked like he was ready to swing that time at the plate, Gary, but he must have been looking for a different pitch as that fastball just paints the outside corner.
The pitch. Swing and a miss on the cutter that time. 2 down.
Well, good sequence of pitches right there using location and selection to get the strikeout.
And Przinsky calls for the pitch. There's the throw. This a great situation for some offense. Just kind of lean in, Steve, and slap that thing the other way on that kind of pitch.
Well, you can't pull that pitch. If you do, it's going to be a ground ball to short. You want to punch it to right field. He's one of the best at doing it.
Two men on and 2 men out. First pitch to him. There's a strike from Danks, now 0-1.
Well, if he can throw this cutter down and away like this, he's going to be very effective. That's an outstanding pitch.
Looks at a fastball in there, and it's quickly 0-2. Still 0-2. Hit on the ground, up the middle. And Ramirez fields the ball. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. So they can't push across any runs. They've been shut out through the first 6. Still unable to score. Detroit still nothing on the board. And here's Martin leading it off. He's driven home 4 so far.
You know, they're losing a little bit in the defensive department with this change. It may be geared more toward offense. It's just odd to make this move right now.
Here's the delivery. Swings on that first pitch. Misses the fastball. 0-1. For his career, .254 against the Tigers. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. And misses at the shins. 1-2.
That's a good pitch there. Tried to get him to chase it out of the zone. He just laid off.
1-2 pitch coming. Strike 3 called on the fastball. What away.
That's how you use your fastball, using it very effectively. 2 consecutive punch-outs.
Nobody on base, 1 away. Tomei gets in. Here's the first delivery. Takes a swing, but he's too late on that one. Strike 1.
Well, that fastball right there, he just blew it by him.
There's a swing. A ball hit well deep into right center field. Goodbye, home run. They add to the lead. Man, what a big day these guys are having.
You know, the pitch a pitcher needs to locate is his fastball. He went with a 4-seamer right there, but missed his spot. And see ya.
As the Tigers decide to bring in a reliever,
Left fielder, number 18.
And it's Johnny Damon.
Johnny
He is
Damon.
just a triple shy of the cycle now.
Well, it's the toughest leg of the cycle to get, but if he hits it into the gap, look at him run.
First pitch on the way to Damon. Damon will foul that one away. Here it comes. Strike two. No balls, 2 strikes. Veteran Damon, though, he'll cut it down and try to just poke it out there.
Well, anytime you can spot your slider down in the strike zone, you're going to have a lot of success in the game. And I tell you what, any hitter will tell you, anytime that slider's down in the zone, it's almost impossible to hit.
And a shot here for Alexi Ramirez. 2 down. Drove in a run earlier in the game. And Ramirez settles in. First pitch. Hit hard to second. And that'll bring up Paul Konerko.
Well, Alexi Ramirez's season so far. Let's take a look at where he ranks compared to everybody else. First in doubles, 3rd most in hits. You'll notice he's also ranked in the top 5 in batting average. A guy that puts it in play, finds holes, and finds a way to get himself on base.
A runner on first with 2 outs. The pitch. It's strike 1. Can't make contact on the fastball.
Well, if you're going to be late on the fastball, you're going to have trouble hitting up here, and he's struggling right now.
Strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes. Konerko now will look to tighten up that zone.
Credit the catcher on that one. That's a good low target, setting up, and he hit the target. Good execution.
So they pick up a run on the home run and add to their lead. White Sox continue to run away with this ball game. Latter third of the lineup. Blarish at the plate. 0 for 2 thus far.
Number 19.
Here's the first pitch. There's a strike from Danks. Now 0-1.
Well, what an outstanding effort by the pitcher today. I mean, he has just been on top of his game, making the pitches, and offensively, they just have not been able to back hits up with other hits to mount the rally. They've been held scoreless here today.
Got him. Out number 1 here in the 7th inning. And you know he's looking ahead and feeling pretty good about it.
And with good reason. He hasn't given up a run yet, and he's got to be gaining confidence.
Danks gets set and delivers. And it gets down. That's hit number 2, making good contact.
Let's take a chance now to take a look at where the White Sox sit today in the rankings in the American League. First in doubles, first in batting average, and they're also the number 1 team hitting with runners in scoring position. That batting average, driving in runners. This lineup knows how to hit in the clutch. They're patient. They let the ball come to them, and then they deliver.
Called strike below the waist, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
There's 2 quick strikes. Now he's ahead 0-2. Let's see if he goes out of the zone and see if he can get the hitter to chase.
Swing and a foul straight back. And here's the pitch. Hit up the middle, and that will hold him at first.
Up to the plate.
The question is, can he keep this going?
Now, you know what? It's different for every guy, but from what we see today, he is locked in, dominating stuff, and he looks strong.
And in settles in for the first pitch. Swung on, grounded towards the hole. And the tag is applied, side retired. Man, oh man, is he on a roll on the mound, Steve.
You can tell by his eyes, he's completely locked in.
There's your manager, Jim Leland. And tough decisions maybe, or maybe not. This bench needs some inspiration. He'll try to give it to him.
Now, Gary, I think you're losing a little something here. I don't think this guy's nearly as solid defensively as the one he's replacing, so interesting move.
Strike 2. Now with no balls, 2 strikes, Quinton needs to protect that strike zone. There's a swing and a liner towards the gap in left field. That's going to bring Gordon Beckham up.
Chicago White Sox.
The White Sox number 1, second the Rangers, the Blue Jays 3rd, 4th the Royals, and the Mariners 5th.
Well, some tough lineups right here to pitch against because a lot of power threats throughout the course of these lineups, and they look for a pitch they can drive, and when they get it, they can take you deep.
This one's going to be fielded by Ordonez. It's back towards the wall, and he still puts it away.
Now batting for the Chicago White Sox. Center
One
fielder,
out,
number
and Alex
51,
Rios at the plate.
Alex Rios.
Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike one.
Well, right there was a lot of indecision right there on the hitter. He thought fastball, he saw slider, but he saw it too late. That's why he swung late.
This is a one-hopper off the wall. There's the throw. Quinton around third, headed for the plate. And he will score. Great base
Now
running.
batting for the Chicago
And
White
that is
Sox.
hit number 5 in this ball game for him. Have a day, young man.
It's going to be Brzezinski. He is just a triple shy of the cycle now.
Well, it's the toughest leg of the cycle to get, but if he hits it into the gap, look at him run.
And here's the first one. A swing line to left center. Base hit, maybe two. Rios will head to the plate. And Rios comes in.
Now batting for the
Oh, with that
Chicago
big
White
hit
Sox.
right there, he only needs a triple to
Number
complete the
25,
cycle. But hey,
Mark
that's the
Diaz.
toughest one to get. Let's see if he can do it.
One on, one out. First one to tee in. Here's the pitch. Swings and misses the slider. 0-1. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. Guillen will field. 2 away.
Now
Let's look at the
batting
Central
for the
Division
Chicago White
standings
Sox.
courtesy of State
Designated
Farm.
hitter,
We begin the
number
final
26,
stretch. It's the
Jim
White Sox in
Thorpe.
first. In second place, it's the Royals. In third, the Indians. Twins are fourth. And rounding out the list, the Tigers.
Chicago White Sox on fire right now, back from the dead. They couldn't do anything right before, and now they're doing everything right.
Strike started off the at-bat 0-1.
With the breaking ball up in the hitter's eyes, he gets the strike call on it. The hitter just couldn't pull the trigger.
Swing and a line drive down the left field line. And this rolls all the way to the wall. And Pierzynski comes in.
Now batting for the
As
Chicago
much as you
White
want to
Sox.
blame the pitching,
Left fielder,
we're now talking
number
about
18,
more than one pitcher
Johnny
giving up
Damon.
all of these hits. You're right now, you have to credit the offense. These guys are really swinging the bat.
Here's the pitch. And that's by him 0-1. Here's the pitch. Strike two call in the hole 0-2.
This is an effective pitch when you can bury that slider down and in, bury it at the back foot of the hitter. Very difficult to hit.
That'll retire the side. Caught by Guillen. They pick up 4 hits in the inning and 3 runs across the plate. White Sox continue to run away with this ball game. For those of you just coming on board, Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk
Number 9,
bringing you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports.
Guillen.
So Carlos Guillen leads it off. Grounded out his last time through. And we'll get to see Tony Pena pitching as the White Sox bring him in as a reliever.
It's not surprising they're going to the bullpen now. I just thought maybe they waited a little bit too long. Should have gone and gotten him a little bit earlier.
Now batting
That's one away.
first base. Number 24.
And it's Miguel Cabrera now. And he starts Cabrera out. Now a swing and a shot toward second. That's 2 gone.
For the Detroit Tigers. Right fielder. Number 30.
2 outs and in the box, Maglio Ordonez. Hasn't had much success yet in this game. He's hoping to get something this time. He delivers. Swings and hits this one. Going to be fielded by Rios. And that's a base hit. Ordonez
Now
on.
batting
Well, even though he had 2 hits in the last game, his team lost, but he keeps swinging a bat like this, good things are going to happen.
2 outs and a man on first. Now the first pitch. Swung on and a grounder to first. And they get the force at second that time. That'll do it. Well, how about that? Only need... And it's Alexei Ramirez now to lead it off. Working on a fine ball game, 3 for 5 to this point.
You know, they're losing a little bit in the defensive department with this change. It may be geared more toward offense. It's just odd to make this move right now.
They take care of that one.
The Chicago White Sox, first base, number 14.
And here's Paul Konerko. He's driven home 4 so far.
Now he's got a run-producing machine, driving in 4 runs right here, and a big part of why they're ahead.
And he starts Konerko out up the middle, and Konerko's got himself a single. That's going to bring Carlos Quentin up.
Well, he just continues to swing a hot bat in this one. Is that 4 hits for him now? Yes, it is.
First pitch to Quentin. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1. Lifetime numbers 314 against the Tigers. The pitch. Swing and a ball hit high in the air. Deep right field. 2-run homer just adds to a terrific hitting game they've had.
He just rotated his hips and drove the bat head through the ball and ripped it out of the ballpark.
And Steve, you hope somebody got a shot of that, because that was the picture-perfect swing.
That's one of those ones that you're glad you're still in your seat and not at the concession stand.
They've decided it was time to make a change here.
Second baseman, number 15.
And Beckham's in the box. 1 out, bases empty. First pitch, here it comes. He swings on that 0-0 delivery, misses the fastball. Strike 1. Steve, wow, when your pitching is taking this kind of a beating and it goes on late in the ball game, you gotta feel bad.
Well, you know what? Your pitchers love run support. And when it's run support late in the game, they don't care. If it's a win, it's a win.
You're out. Fastball in there, struck him out at number 2.
Well, a great job getting an 0-2. That third pitch, unhittable.
Guess he figured, why waste the pitch, save the arm? He did.
Nice job.
He delivers. Good pitch as he's late on that one. 0-1. Here's a look at the matchup numbers. 3-0-1 off the Tigers. And Rios looks at that one for a ball. That'll even the count.
Oh, it's a great fastball right there, down in the strike zone. Now there's so many ways to go. Let's see how he comes back to attack this hitter.
That's going to bring up A.J. Pierzynski.
And he just continues to absolutely scald the ball. 6 hits in this one.
Two outs and a man on first. Pitch on the way. Swings and misses the slider. 0-1. Here's the delivery. That pitch was way too low, but he swung at it anyway. It's a strike. And A.J. Pierzynski strikes out, unable to make contact on that pitch. Well, they add a couple more runs here and extend their lead even further. White Sox continue to run away with this ball game. Looking ahead, 6, 7, 8. They're due up. Here's a look at Ozzie Guillen. Great game his club has put together. Things have gone really well. And we'll get to see Bobby Jenks pitching as they make the pitching swap. Steve, what do you think? What's he thinking about looking at this Detroit hitter lineup?
Well, you take a look at this big body guy and Bobby Jenks out on the mound right here, and you know it's about power because of his size. but it's his off-speed pitches, the secondary pitches, the slider, the changeup, the curveball that make him overall effective.
Can't make contact on the bunt. 0-2. On the ground to short. Fielded by Ramirez. Over to Konerko. One away now. Larish at the plate. He has one hit, 12 at bats. Not much lifetime against the White Sox. Here's the first pitch. He fouls that one off. 0-1. Jenks kicks and deals. Over to Konerko. Now it's 2 away.
Number 8.
It's Laird at the plate. 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch, a fastball. That's in there for a strike.
This is the go-to pitch for many pitchers in the major league. The fastball down and away. When in doubt, that's where you go.
Jenks with a delivery. And it holds at 0-2. Swings and grounds this one to the right side. Foul.
Well, anytime you're down 0-2, the bottom line is you want to be able to cover the whole plate. You can't look inside. You can't look outside. You have to just swing and protect in a defensive mode. That's what he did there on that pitch on the outer half of the plate to foul it off and live to see another pitch.
Swung on and missed, and this game's history.
Fans going home unhappy in this one. Their offense just did not get it done as the opposing pitching just shut them down. Wow.
Now we'd like to grant the Pepsi Clutch Performance Award now.
Well, you know, Gary, when someone gets on a hot streak like this, all you can do is sit back, tip your hat, and watch the show. He was spraying the ball all over the field, and one just happened to leave the ballpark. That'll make you the Pepsi Clutch Performer of the game just about every time.
When you take to the road, Steve, any win will do, but when you get this kind of offense, it's very satisfying.
Well, it also sends a message to your club and to that club that you showed up to play.
Great day for baseball here at 2K Sports. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Gary Thorne with John Kruk, Steve Phillips, and our great 2K Sports crew. We wish you a great rest of the day or night, wherever you may be in baseball.